Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Monday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 13 of our Orlando Wizards franchise and we are hosting the Baltimore Ravens, who are 8-3 on the season, and we only lost one game this year. So last episode, we beat the Atlanta Falcons 55-20. I will have the link to that video in the description if you guys want to check that episode out. But first off, before we get into the playoff picture, I got to show you the weekly awards. So Joshua Dobbs was 11 for 14, 209 pass yards, and he had 5 passing touchdowns, and he had 1 carry and 32 rushing yards. So Marcus May, he had 8 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. So now let's move on to the playoff picture to see where we are. And I think this is the first week that they show us the playoff picture. So here's us, the Orlando Wizards. We are at the number 1 spot. So we want to stay at that number 1 spot and not lose as much games as we possibly could. So we'll show you the uniforms and we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, so the Baltimore Ravens are going to be wearing their Nike black alternate jerseys, the black jerseys. I really like those uniforms. They should wear them more often. They're going to be wearing the white home pants, color rush purple socks, and white with purple shoes. Now for the Orlando Wizards, we're going to be wearing white at home, or white jerseys at home with black pants and purple socks. So the reason why I did this is because both teams have similar coloration, and I just decided, you know what, make them wear white at home.
Today, from Orlando, Florida, it's week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. Joshua Dobbs and the Orlando Wizards taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
Alright, now we're ready to return to kickoff here at Disney World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. So Golden Tate is ready to return the kickoff here in Orlando. So he's going to break one tackle. He is going to get stopped at the 46-yard line. I honestly thought we were going to take this one all the way, but he has 672 kickoff return yards this season. So we're going to have Joshua Dobbs play the first quarter as quarterback, and then quarters 2 and 3 will have Tua Tagovailoa, and then the fourth quarter will probably just have Dobbs throw the ball as QB. So a 22-yard pass to Rob Gronkowski. He has 750 receiving yards this season. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 32. Dobbs, he steps back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to Devontae Parker, but there is an apparent flag on the field. So it is a pass interference call, and it is on Marcus Peters. So we're actually going to accept, because this is an automatic 1st down. So we're just going to use a run play featuring a rookie running back, Jordan White, from Slippery Rock University. So I decided to add more Slippery Rock University players because Slippery Rock isn't a big school for NFL players. So he gets this in for his first career touchdown, and it's going to be a 7-0 lead here for the Orlando Wizards. So we will see you guys when we're on defense. Alright, we get to see Lamar Jackson stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. So he's at the 41-yard line, going to actually throw the ball, and he is actually going to scramble the ball. So he actually throws this to the fullback, and that is a 2nd and 14. So he lost about 4 yards on that reception. So that was not really the best call for the quarterback to do. So 2nd and 14, throws this pass to Sammy Watkins, and that is going to be a 1st down and 10. So that's a 21-yard reception by Watkins. So 1st and 10, they're going to use the single back formation. So it looks like there is a flag. So they're going to run the ball with J.K. Dobbins. And does he get that 1st down? And the officials are going to say yes. If they accept the penalty, it will be a 1st and 5. So if they would have declined it, it would have been a 2nd and short. So honestly, I would have a mix for accepting and declining the penalties. So Lamar Jackson loses the football, and the Orlando Wizards, Cameron Wake, the former Miami Dolphins running back, makes that fumble recovery. So we're going to run the ball with Jordan White. The Ravens do get their first turnover of the game. So Jordan White gets stopped there. So we're going to use some inside zone on 2nd and 5. So he gained about 5 yards on that play. Jordan White is going to run the ball. He uses that truck move. So that was a good running play there that time. And he only got stopped at the 34. So he has 3 carries and 30 yards. So he has averaged 10 so far in this episode. And this is a 1st and 10. Joshua Dobbs stepping back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to Devontae Parker. He gets out of bounds there at the 9. So he has 1,250 receiving yards. Over 1,250 receiving yards. So he has 1,310. So I'm thinking he could have at least 2, maybe 3,000 receiving yards by the end of the season. We'll see what will happen. So we're going to just use a single back formation. I'm going to swap out, and I'm actually going to put in some Devontae Parker, the former Miami Dolphins wide receiver. So Dobbs, he's going to step back, passing this one out to Parker, gets this into the end zone, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Orlando Wizards. The Wizards lead this one 14-0. All right, so this is the end of the first quarter. The Orlando Wizards lead this one 14-0 here at Disney World Stadium. So the Baltimore Ravens are going to throw this pass out to Mark Andrews. So he is going to run the field whatsoever, and he gets stopped at the 6-yard line. So Lamar Jackson, he's 3 for 3, 64 yards there, and they have 73 total yards. So what they might do is they're probably just gonna run the ball on 1st and goal, but there is a flag, and it's another offsides call from the Wizards defense. So it's on Jimmy Smith, the former Baltimore Ravens cornerback who won Super Bowl 47, which, by the way, was legendary linebacker Ray Lewis's final game of his NFL career, and they won. So J.K. Dobbins gets that into the end zone from at least 3 yards out. So it's going to be a 14-7 lead here for Orlando. All right, so it's now kickoff time here for the Orlando Wizards. They get to return the kickoff. We get some Golden Tate into some action. So he's going to return this one. He's going to break tackles, and he will get stopped at the 35. So we're going to use a halfback blast on 1st and 10, run the ball with Tua Tagovailoa, handing this off to Jordan White. And Jordan White didn't lose nor gain any yards on that play. So we're actually going to put in some Anthony White, the rookie from LSU. So 2nd and 10 now. Tua Tagovailoa steps back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to White. Incomplete pass, though. So this is going to result in a 3rd down and 10. So we're just going to use a pistol formation play here. We're going to use the flanker drive pass play on 3rd down and 10 from the 35. So Tua Tagovailoa, he's going to step this back to pass to Chris Godwin. So Chris Godwin claims that reception, breaks tackles, and he gets stopped at the 11 for a 54-yard pass. So they're now at the 11-yard line. We're going to use a halfback zone featuring Jordan White. And here comes a 2-minute warning. So 1st and 10, we're just going to run it using the halfback zone for Jordan White. So 1st and 10, we're going to hand this off to White. And Jordan White, he gets stopped there at the 7. So I'm just going to use a simple single back formation. I'm going to change it up here. And I'm going to put in some Anthony White, the rookie from LSU, who just came out of the practice squad starting this episode. So Tagovailoa, he's going to step back to pass, throwing this one to White. And he gets his first career touchdown reception. So it's going to be a 21-7 lead here for the Wizards. All right, 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. And Lamar Jackson, he is going to throw this to J.K. Dobbins. And look at the Wizards defenders. Nobody's going to try to stop J.K. Dobbins as he gets this into the end zone for a 34-yard touchdown. It's going to be 21-14. All right, kickoff time. Here we are in Disney World Stadium. So Golden Tate is going to return the kickoff for the 3rd time in this episode. So he gets stopped there at the 27. 1st down and 10 at the 27. So we're just going to use a shotgun formation using the slants middle off 1st and 10. So Tua Tagovailoa steps back to pass. He fires this one out to Devontae Parker. And Devontae Parker gets stopped there at the 47. So Tagovailoa, he is 3 for 4, 87 yards, and has had 1 touchdown this whole episode. So we're trying to move the chains here. And he gets sacked. So we take that timeout, and I think this is Baltimore's first sack of the game defensively. So we're going to use the slants middle here on 2nd and 17 now. So Tua Tagovailoa, he is going to step back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to Devontae Parker and get stopped there at the 23. We are going to take that time out whatsoever. And I know we probably will not get a touchdown before this half is over, but oh well, we're going to throw passes along the lines. We're going to throw this one out to Devontae Parker, and he gets stopped there at the 4. And this will end the first half. All right, 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Lamar Jackson, he's going to step this back to pass to Mark Andrews. So Mark Andrews, he is running for the end zone here. He gets this into the end zone safely. So Ron Stanley appears to be down and injured, so the game is tied 21-21. All right, so now this is going to be another kickoff return. So hopefully we should be able to get a touchdown here after trying so many times. So Golden Tate, he breaks a tackle along the line. We may not have gotten this kickoff return for a touchdown, but oh well. So this is going to be a 1st and 10. So we're just going to use the weak formation here. We're going to use a PA boot LT, and I'm going to throw this to Rob Gronkowski. So Tua Tagovailoa steps back to pass, firing this one to Gronk. So that's going to be a 1st down at the 41. So 6 for 7, 155 yards, and 1 touchdown. So we're going to use the 94-wheel run play at the 41-yard line. So Tua Tagovailoa hands this off to Jordan White, and he gets it at the 31. So actually 2nd and 1. So he does not get that 1st down whatsoever at the 31. So we're going to hand this off to White. And will Jordan White get this 1st down? The answer is yes. All right, 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. They're going to hand this off to J.K. Dobbins. And he only gained about 2 yards on that play. So 2nd and 8 now from the 49-yard line. So It looks like they might probably do a passing play, and they do. So Sammy Watkins gets that first down at the 39. So this will be a 1st and 10, end of third quarter after this final snap. So they might make this final snap before the quarter ends, and they do. So I don't think they're going to get that first down by running the ball, and unfortunately they do. My predictions tend to be wrong at times, but oh well. I mean, what can I say? I know football, so this is why I do Madden NFL football. It's just for entertainment. So they're going to run the ball with J.K. Dobbins. Gains about 1 yard on that play. And he only has 1 touchdown, so he hasn't ran for very much for a touchdown. I mean, 5 carries and 28 yards. That's not a whole lot there. So he runs the ball again. So it's 6 carries, 29 yards. And he is slowing down his efforts. And now it's a 3rd and 7. So the Ravens, they want to get that first down. And they're going to throw the football. So that is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 12. So they have 210 passing yards as of right now. So 2:55 to go in the 4th. They're at the 12-yard line. And they're going to hand this off to J.K. Dobbins. He gets stopped there at the 12. So 2nd down and 10. Zone coverage here at the 12-yard line. So they're going to hand this off to J.K. Dobbins. So he gets stopped there at the 6. All right, so 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Lamar Jackson, it looks like he is going to run this to the end zone, and that is going to be a touchdown. This is Lamar Jackson's first rushing touchdown of the game, so the Ravens are going to lead this one 28-21. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Joshua Dobbs, he is ready to run the football. And does he actually get this into the first down line? No, he does not. But it's 2nd and 2. There's only 36 seconds to go. And we're going to step back to pass. We're going to throw this one to Anthony White. Incomplete pass. And this is going to be a 3rd and 2 now from the 4. And it's only half a minute to go before the Wizards end up losing their 2nd game on the season. 4th and 6. What are they going to do? We're going to take a timeout here. And if we do not get this first down, it will be Ravens football. So Derek Wolfe makes the sack. So it's at the 13. 1st and 10. 14 seconds to go, and the Ravens are going to end up winning this episode in Orlando, Florida. So they're going to make probably one final snap. They're going to run this with J.K. Dobbins. He gets stopped there at the 20. So this concludes it. The Ravens win it on the road by 7. So unfortunately, the Orlando Wizards did not win in today's episode. Oh well. But this was our 2nd loss on the season. Our first loss of the season was against the Dallas Cowboys, which I will have that link to the video in the description if you guys want to check that episode out. Lamar Jackson, perfect pass rating, 8 for 8, 210 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. Tua Tagovailoa, perfect pass rating with 158.3 with 1 touchdown on the day. And Joshua Dobbs, he had 1 touchdown on the day, but 149.3 pass rating's not bad. J.K. Dobbins, 99 carries, 42 yards on a touchdown. Jordan White, the rookie from SRU, 9 carries, 66 yards on a touchdown. Lamar Jackson had a rushing touchdown as well. So Devontae Parker had, 5 receptions, 110 yards, and 1 touchdown. Anthony White had only 1 touchdown in this one. Mark Andrews had a touchdown. J.K. Dobbins had a receiving touchdown. Defensively, let's see. Odafe Oweh had 3 sacks. Derek Wolfe had 2 sacks. Justin Mataruke had 1.5. Trent Hart and Brandon Stevens had 0.5 sacks. So this is weird how this Orlando Wizards team did not have a sack in this one, but they managed to use a fumble recovery on Cameron Wake, and there were no defensive touchdowns. So that wraps it up. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys next episode.